to my channel. So firstly, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of the amazing comments on my last video, my postpartum update, and those in support of like Daisy's 3-month update as well, because you were just amazing, absolutely amazing. I was in such a bad place in terms of like thinking about whether or not I was going to stop expressing, and you know, just where I was emotionally. Like, that support I felt so lucky to receive, and it just kind of like, I wish that every mum had access to that and didn't have to go on YouTube to find it. But it's so hard to know, you know, like reach out and talk to people and get advice, and I'm just so grateful. And I hope it's something that we all do to everybody when we're out and about as well. Like, if we ever see another mum feeling down, like, I'd like to think that I will try and like comfort her. I'm gonna try anyway without sounding like a freak. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you before I got into this. I have decided to stop expressing milk. I made it to 3 months. I tried Daisy with a bottle of formula this morning, complete formula, and she took it fine. And it was a mixture of grief and relief. I'm a poet and I didn't know it, but I felt so relieved that I could let go, knowing that she was happy and she was okay, because that transition is hard. Breast milk is nicer, apparently, it tastes sweeter, and I'm so worried that she'd be unhappy and wouldn't take to it very well, especially when she's been doing really good at like taking more through a bottle and not her feeding tube. So she did that, and I've made that decision with me in mind. It was about me, it was about my happiness, my confidence, my like sense of self. And I expressed for a little bit before while she's been sleeping. She's having a huge nap, which is brilliant, and I only expressed a little bit, right, whereas normally I do it for like an hour or something. And you know, my boobs are still quite full and I hate them, don't get me wrong, I really hate them, but I had so much more free time, and I'd like put stuff away, and I tidied up a bit, done some washing up, put a wash load on, like potted around, and I thought, right, I'm gonna do my makeup properly. I'm gonna do my makeup, I'm gonna do a look that I don't normally do. I'm gonna make myself feel pretty. I'm gonna do something fancy to my hair, and I did it, and I feel incredible. And I just thought like I'd come on and talk about like body confidence and stuff, because every month, because obviously you might remember that I'm part of Channel Mum, we all like have like topics that we try and chat about every month, so mums can like watch and relate, or like know that they're not on their own, because I spend a lot of the time feeling like I'm on my own, and then when I actually speak out I realise I'm really not. But I am obviously like 3 months postpartum now, and a lot of people have said to me, oh, you know, you look great, you've bounced back and everything like that. And while I am in my old clothes, I do not look good naked, guys. I look like a, you know, like sausage meat. I like sausage meat that's been like poked and prodded and bashed a bit. It's just not attractive. I didn't get loads of stretch marks with Daisy. I did get one, which is like, honestly, it's so thick and it's like a claw shape. It honestly looks like I've been attacked by a T-Rex, and it's really deep and down low down there, you know what I mean. And I would show you, but then I would be showing you my vagina, and then this video would be getting reported, so it's not gonna happen, guys. But I don't know, it's just amazing now I've made time for myself. I feel so much better today. I felt so low. I've been trapped in this house. Like, I've been able to potter about a little bit, but I can't stray too far. And it's nothing to do with the fact that I have a baby with additional needs, because she's not a burden on me. I am used to the fact that she's tube fed now. She's lost her breathing tube, but I am a burden on me because I put so much pressure on myself to be perfect in all of these areas that I don't even think about what matters to me and what makes me feel good. I'm just thinking about like targets I need to hit, and like passing with flying colours and being super mum. And in the meantime, I'm just really like letting Charlotte down, and it's rubbish. So I just feel like I'm in a really, really good place, and I just, why didn't I get this earlier? Why didn't it make sense to me earlier to like look after myself properly? It's beyond me. How do I feel about my body? I love it and I hate it. I mean, I've given birth twice now, vaginally, and you know, I'm so proud of my body because I grew 2 babies and they are alive and they are here and they are with me, and I am so lucky to have them. And that is all down to the fact that, like, the human body, well, the female body is an incredible thing, my friends. It really is. Not only have I grown them, but I was able to sort of like nurture them and feed them as well. I mean, it is bittersweet because obviously with Daisy I had to call an end to that, but I'm so proud that, you know, I was able to. I tried my hardest and I did what I could. With William I did it for 18 months, and there is a certain sense of like pride that comes with being able to keep sustaining that growth of your child just for that little bit longer. But then I think there's a lot of like pride to be able to say, yeah, but my mental health really matters, my confidence and my happiness really matters, and that is actually really what counts when it comes to being a mum. I mean, my boobs aren't up to here anymore, they're more down like here. I've never had great legs, I've got a huge arse, my belly is really, really unsightly these days. It's like, my belly button is a sad face, and I would be sad too if I was my belly button, to be fair. I have like a poochy bit. I have a small waist, which is great because I can make it look like I'm slimmer than I am. But you know, I'm not in the best of shape. I haven't exercised in like a year now, which is ridiculous, probably even longer than that, to be honest. And I have not been looking after myself. I've only eaten breakfast today. I have too much caffeine. I don't drink enough water. I don't make enough time for myself. But I'm doing okay. Like, I'm not completely unfortunate looking, and as long as I make the effort to look after myself, I feel alright. Like, there is this fine line when people say, oh, like, you know, the female body's such an amazing thing, you should be proud of your tiger stripes and you should be proud of your saggy boobs. It's like, well, actually, you don't have to be happy with that. You can do things to make yourself feel better, and there's no shame in that. You can take a selfie when you're wearing like makeup and you feel good about yourself. You can nip to the shops with no makeup on, wearing a top with baby stick on, and be fine about that too, because like, confidence is not just about like whether or not you fit in with society, is it? It's like about how you feel about yourself in the inside. And it's a weird one, isn't it? Like, motherhood has completely changed my life, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's changed me. Charlotte still loves makeup. Charlotte still spends too much money on ASOS and sends a lot of clothes back at the moment because she looks awful in them. Charlotte likes to paint her nails. Charlotte likes to dance around the kitchen singing her heart out to some sort of like musical or 90s music with a huge glass of wine, making a mess. And Charlotte doesn't particularly like exercise, and I don't want to lose all of those things just because I've got 2 children now. And I think it's really important to make time for yourself. I mean, like, I have serious flaws, and I've always tried to be quite open about them on here. Like, I will film videos without any makeup on. I will show you the stretch marks on my saggy tummy after having a baby. Like, I've not got any shame in it, because at the end of the day, when I am 90 years old, touch wood, that I actually make it that far, I am not going to remember how fit I looked in a pair of jeans. I'm going to remember, like, me going out there, being happy and enjoying my family. So we shall see. I am obviously going to try and lose weight in the coming weeks, because there are still some bits about me that like I'm not 100% happy with, and it's not because I hate myself or anything like that. It's just that I want to be a bit lighter because it's better for me. I lost 3 stone prior to getting pregnant with Daisy, and I don't want to go back to that point because I want to be around for my kids, and I want to feel good about myself sometimes. I want to, you know, stop getting my boobs out in front of Mark and putting them in a pump, and maybe get my boobs out in front of Mark because they're sexy. I'm just gonna put that out there. Sorry mum, sorry dad, sorry grandma, sorry everybody for admitting that, but it's true. Like, you don't want to just be mum, do you? You want to be yourself. So yeah, I just thought, like, we get these topics and like sometimes some of them, like, I talk about them and they come really, really naturally to me, and then other ones I really have to think about, but this one's really apt to me. Like, I'm in that state of mind at the moment where it's like, right Charlotte, let's get you back, let's find you again. Your daughter's been in special care, you've had a really hard time, you're probably grieving a bit, and you know there's a lot of stress associated with it, but it's not going to take you. This is not who you are. This is not going to define you. Your baby girl's okay and you're going to be okay, and that is kind of like my theme moving forward. It's the summertime. I want to go out, enjoy myself and make myself feel better, and that's like my aim, because I need to stop putting this behind me, and confidence for me is skin deep. It's not just about my body, it's about my mind, it's about my soul, it's about who I am and how I feel, and I'm just gonna boss it. And yeah. So I mean, let me know like how you feel about your like post-baby body. Like, are you completely in love with it? Do you hate your body? Are you somewhere in between, as long as you don't look in the mirror too much, because that's kind of my vibe. And like, what makes you happy? And if you've got any like tips or advice as well for trimming up a bit, then I would love to hear them. Also, one question: when you breastfeed or express like I did, you do drop weight fairly quickly, I find, initially, but did you find that after a while you kind of plateaued and held on to a lot of what felt like water weight, or like weight in weird places? Let me know in the comments below, because I'm obviously going to stop soon, and I'm hoping that I will be able to lose a bit more weight now, because it seems to have just stuck on me, and no matter how healthy I eat, or eat at all, because it's not like I get much opportunity, it's not shifting. Let me know in the comments below how that was for you, because I'd be really intrigued. But yes, I'm gonna go and grab a drink before my baby girl wakes up, because I'm really thirsty, and this has just been sat here taunting me. I'm still on a lime and soda kit, by the way. And yeah, I will see you next time. Let me know in the comments below as well if there are any videos that you would like to see, because I really want to get back into this now and like enjoy this, because it's a hobby of mine and I absolutely love it and I miss it. So hit me with the suggestions, because I'm back, kind of, nearly, not quite, but almost. So see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.